Hello everyone and welcome back to our Manchester United career. Now before we actually get into this, as you'll see during the week I'm going to be doing GTA daily objectives and the daily challenges in Reddit Online. I'm not doing it live, so it will be released as soon as I'm done with it, and I won't be on the mic for that. Mainly because of the time of day I get home. Like, there's so much activity here that it's just easier to do it that way, and you still get to see the dailies without like a lot of background noise and stuff. But in this one we'll probably only do 3 matches. It really depends. It looks like there's gonna be a international break here. So I think after the Preston game, if we do hit an international break, I'm gonna end it after the Preston game. So, because like international break takes so much time and don't want to do that. See, I almost selected the wrong team again. Actually, I think I have the wrong time. I think this one is saying episode 2 and it should actually say episode 3. Can easily fix that. No, it's right. It does say episode 3.
Games between these sides have you on the edge of your seat. They're certainly the two most successful teams in England with such passionate fans. Stay with us. We'll bring you all the action from Anfield as Liverpool face
Just
Manchester
need to
United.
sort out all this things here.
Well, you could almost put this scene on a postcard. Sun shining brightly at Anfield. Absolutely perfect. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary box, providing expert analysis, is Stuart Robson.
Yeah, for the time being I have to do all this stuff on my phone. So it works out the same. It just takes longer to do, obvious reasons.
Well, not many would debate the point that Erling Haaland is a joy to watch whenever he's out there on the pitch. But what should we expect from him today, Stuart?
Well, he's had a terrific start to the season, hasn't he? He's been so lethal in front of goal. And while there's still a long way to go, he's very much on target to break the scoring record. Don't be too surprised if he notches another couple here today.
So yeah, like going forward, we will only do GTA, Reddit Online and FIFA during the week. That's Monday to Thursday. Friday I get home earlier, so Friday night I'll do a GTA stream live, and I'll probably also do Fortnite, either Friday night or Saturday night. And Saturdays I do walkthroughs. Currently busy with Far Cry at the moment. So that's only over the weekend. Why is this thing doing this now? Just give me a second here. Sorry about that. Just want to see what's going on here. It's weird. I don't know. Hopefully it's just on my side. Seems to be lagging. You see, like 3 minutes into the first game of today, and we already have Rice way too forward. Like literally his instruction is to stay back, but it's on the edge of the box. This game already scamming me.
Saka. Well, it's fair to say Burnley have surprised quite a few with
I don't know what's going on with this. I think it's my phone is messing
it
around.
has been terrific to watch.
Well, Derek, I didn't expect them to be in a Champions League spot at this point of the season, but they deserve it at the moment. Their early season form has been really good. The coach is certainly getting the best out of the players.
But he could run onto it here. Well, the keeper...
Oh!
The bar was
Freaking hell! That was so close. Oh, and a reminder, I didn't look at the league tables. I don't know if you actually saw it. We are top of the league, but we need to win this to stay on top of the league, because
intervention, winning the ball back.
yet again is Liverpool and Man City is probably gonna be in a title race. There are some lower teams in the mix, but I'm pretty sure they will all drop off eventually.
Alexander-Arnold.
Like Norwich is top 4, I think.
Salah.
I don't see them staying there for long.
I think Varane was one step ahead of everybody following the cross. And fired over by Kroos.
Ooh, shit. That's not what I wanted to do. It was a mistake. And luckily it didn't cost us a goal.
Still not clear.
I wanted to, I don't know why I pressed triangle. I can't even say I mispressed, because triangle is far from X.
Pogba went in strongly to win the ball.
Again, look at this.
Salah. This is Kroos.
Like, this game is literally, again, swapping players around.
Roberto Firmino. Oh, a perfectly timed pass.
Let me show you what I mean, right? Yeah. First it was... Rice was about here. Fernandes was like more in this area. And now De Ligt was there about. And Rice was all the way back here.
He's outdone himself. Wonderful save there.
Especially weird since those two players literally did the opposite of what their instructions
He's
are.
got to clear his lines. Given away by Manchester United. And flag raised. Offside.
Well, that was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
Paul Pogba. Splendid tackle. And a throw-in coming up.
And the thing is, those things could cost you goals.
Rice. Rashford. Rice. On to Haaland. And turned on to
Oh! What?
well, goal kick, just as it was looking
What the hell is that?
Rice
What? What a save!
It's a fantastic save to keep
Wow. I'll give them that. That was a freaking good save. That was a very good save. I'm just doing career mode. I don't do any other modes in FIFA. I don't really have time to do anything else except my career mode.
up the pitch. Well, that just how to nullify the opposition.
Let's hope I win then,
Fabinho.
because this could go either way. I've beaten them before.
Patient build-up at the moment. How about a cross? And played towards the near post. Well, they haven't overcome all the difficulties. And problem solved for now. Can they do something positive
damn it.
on the counter-attack? Well, he tried in vain to get himself back onside.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
Sancho. Crossing into the middle.
Dude, how did you not get to that ball?
It's a good Liverpool move in the making.
Come on.
protecting the ball. Fabinho. Can he find the net? Oh, a smart stop.
This, the distribution in this game is bad, I'm telling you now.
Well, there you have it. In terms of possession,
Compared to
there's not
FIFA
much
21.
It really has been a hard
I
game
always
so
just play
far.
out from the
One
back.
of these teams needs to start taking a risk or two.
Will he play it in?
Oh, damn it, unlucky. Now the second time I hit the ball.
Jadon Sancho. Now Paul Pogba. And a fine cross. And the danger
Good.
is still there. Danger averted for now. Salah. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Andrew Robertson. It's with Fabinho. Mane.
These players backing off from the ball, I'm telling you. It's very suspect how they sometimes just back off.
To take the lead from a corner.
Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
Now, how about the short corner? Not all that convincing defensively. Great defending. Oh, there it is! Liverpool
How the hell?
lead in the derby. And just look at the fans. Incredible.
Well, here it is again, and the clearance just isn't good enough. Giving up possession.
I'm not really worried about this game, to be honest.
All round.
I've never really worried about beating Liverpool or Man City. To me, it's about beating all the other teams. But I think we can get back into this. We've pretty much dominated the game.
So United restart the game. Disappointed to
We
have
were unlucky. We hit
come up with an equaliser.
the frame twice.
How can he take them on and beat them? Good looking move this. Good defending in the end. And danger averted for now. Andrew Robertson. It's with Roberto Firmino. Mane.
Come on.
And that brings to an end the first half here at Anfield. Oh, Fabinho. Back underway then, and work to do for United given the scoreline.
I mean, we basically lost out on the league title last season because we lost against teams we were never supposed to lose
Let's
against.
see what they can do here.
Oh, look at this. Game slowing down again. Oh, my lord.
Well, that cross was more than acceptable, but they couldn't.
How the hell must you play like that if a game freezes like that? How are you supposed to time anything when the game freezes like that? This is literally a game that depends on momentum and timing and all that stuff. How can you play a game if it's doing that?
Fire at home.
Literally screwed me out of a goal chance there.
Himself well under pressure.
I'm not, of course, I'm not saying I would have scored there, but look at this, look at this.
Alexander Arnold
I'm not saying I would have scored, but I had a chance to get in on goal there.
succeeded in keeping it in play. Not getting anxious when they have the ball. Mane! And the keeper did magnificently.
Well, that's
How can you can't play this game like this? And when are they gonna fix this?
He failed to get it away properly.
Because we get it almost
Well, you've got to
like
classify that as a
about every third or fourth game we play. This freezing thing happens, and it's always when you're on the attack. Most of the time, when you're on the attack, and when your timing has to be perfect, then it happens. Never like when you're defending or anything like that.
and they
Oh,
have the
damn
ball
it.
again. Well, really stout defending
Fucking
there
hell.
on the line.
Almost messed up there.
A chance to whip it in. Well, the keeper won't be complaining about that cross. Pressure was on the keeper following the threaded pass.
Whichever way this game goes, it's not going to be like one-sided.
Pressed and pressed high. Just a quick reminder, we have more action from the Premier League coming your way. It's Liverpool facing Manchester United.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining teams in a great stadium.
Well, he's given us away.
I'm literally on the first game of the stream and there's already 2 problems in this game.
De Ligt. Well, he could give it away.
I will probably wait until the 3rd or 4th patch for them to fix this.
Well, that's a super ball over the top. Oh, he's blocked it.
Dude, how the hell? Yet again, wrong guy on the ball there.
Sending it in. Still dangerous.
This is why positioning is so important, and it really pisses me off the way the game, where your play instructions doesn't work properly.
Well, it still could be dangerous.
I'm telling you now, I would probably lose
Danger averted for now.
over career mode 30 less games
Dominated possession, as you can
if my player positioning was working right.
win the ball back has been
A
breathtaking.
lot of the time you have either the wrong guy where your striker is supposed to be, or completely out of position.
Just a quick reminder, we have more action from the Premier League coming your way. It's Manchester United taking on...
Penalty! What the hell is that not a penalty?
Holland. Oh, in with a chance. And a goal.
How is that not a penalty?
United required.
But it's good we scored it because that was a freaking penalty. Look at this bullshit. I'll be surprised if that wasn't a penalty. Look, he's tackling him from behind. I can't believe that if someone did that, if you tackle someone from behind, even if you get the ball, if you trip that guy like that, that's a foul. That's definitely a foul. You can't tell me that's not a foul because he got the ball. You tackle the guy from behind, that's a dangerous tackle. You can break the guy's leg like that.
He gave the keeper no chance there. He
That's a
got-
dangerous tackle to make.
That's a cool finish.
Anytime you tackle someone from behind and you take the guy out, it doesn't matter if you get the ball.
Piece in this game.
He's like that. The rules change over the last 5 years or something.
Getting forward.
But I'll admit, I haven't been watching a lot of football in the last couple of years.
Well, that's a fantastic save. He's such a good keeper.
But geez, as rules change, like you can't tackle someone like that, take both the guy's legs out underneath him. Yes, you get your foot on the ball, but that's still a foul. I don't even care that we scored from that play. That should never have been not given.
Over it comes. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Cross. Now Mane. Can he put them in front? Really important.
Damn it.
And played short. That's a useful cross.
I'll be happy with the draw, to be honest. As long as they don't go in front. To me, it's about beating Preston, Newcastle, Aston Villa, Leicester, those type of teams.
Bodies back. A glorious chance. Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
And Manchester United might be able to profit here. Corner it is. Well, they haven't overcome all the difficulties.
Come on.
Read it superbly.
What the hell kind of passing is that now?
Mane. Good looking cross. Oh, but claimed by the goalkeeper. And the free kick awarded to Manchester United.
Right. If we can just get another chance on goal, I think we can actually win this. I think they were very,
Now,
they weren't lucky to go ahead. They had a couple of chances, but we were definitely the better team in this game. Ah,
could be in proper trouble here. It's going to be United's free kick.
damn it! What did I do? Like I got away with 3. Like I could have conceded 4 goals in this game. You know how lucky we were just to concede once. I'm
Delete.
like distracted here, and
Here's Luke Shaw.
it almost cost me a couple of times.
Now,
But
Delete.
this Liverpool press is high. Freaking hell, I'm telling you.
5 minutes of the 90 still to go, and the teams cannot be separated. And he's through here.
Oh yes, Liverpool, you're going down.
Moment that has decided the derby.
Bam. Now we just need to hold on to the lead.
Well, here it is again, and they've taken their goal well, but the defending was non-existent. That should never happen.
Ten goals in 6. Dude, this guy, I'm telling you, he was definitely worth buying.
Well, a dramatic moment near
Shoo!
and that might well be the decider.
But like, I'm lucky with the scoreline because I messed up 3 times in this game, and
Of course.
luckily I didn't concede those 3 times.
De Vrij. This is Kroos.
I'd have been happy with the draw,
Great vision to
honestly.
switch the play.
I don't mind drawing against Man City or Liverpool,
Can he play
as long as I beat the teams I'm supposed to be beating. But let's not draw now, let's win.
and intercepted it?
And you see how they're gonna screw me over with injury time. Just watch that injury time. I won't be surprised if I get screwed over with injury time.
And there's the feed into the box.
Okay, just... You see, they're going on the attack, right? We've got 4 minutes injury time.
Here's
Don't be surprised if that goes to 6 or 7 minutes.
time and circumstances, and the referee
Okay.
blows for full time.
It doesn't always happen, but
United, 3 points.
like I've seen it so many times where
Yes, Derek, sometimes it takes a while to
they'll, for
defend.
example, get 3 minutes injury time. Nothing happens in those 3 minutes,
Underway.
but they'll be on the attack and they'll get like a corner. They'll take that corner.
Roberto Firmino.
It won't work out. They'll go on the attack again. And then your injury time doubles sometimes. But yeah, very happy about that win. I would have taken a draw because we were already top of the league, so I just needed them to not go top of the league. Need to do this quickly. Most of this stuff I'll do off stream, but just because, like, I don't know if you don't confirm the new position, maybe it doesn't take. I don't know if that actually happens. And of course, developing my youth is not only for me the most important thing, but it's my favorite part of career mode, is developing my youth players. Okay, trade loan agreement, good. 2-year loan, perfect. You see, the more players you have going out on loan, the better your development goes. I'm not gonna deal with all that stuff. In fact, yeah, let me just do that because it does help with morale. Just get their morale up a bit. Because this all helps in developing your players. The happier they are and the higher their sharpness is, then you get them eventually like easily 5 to 8 points above the potential. Whereas if you don't do that, they won't even reach their potential. Okay, I'm not gonna do the press conference because it's broken. Sometimes it actually works, but most of the time, like, your morale just stays in the same place. It's either broken or it was just overpowered in FIFA 21 and now it's working the way it should work. I'm not sure. Okay, but yet again we need to win this game because we lost against Villarreal. Which I don't know what happened there. I think I was like, my mind wasn't in the game. And I was like in a long conversation with someone. So yeah, we need to focus here and get the win here. I'm not gonna look through all this. I'll look at the lineups when I get to like the knockout stages. But let me just look at the team because I can't play the anthem. The intro is so freaking long. It's almost too long. But yeah, here's that team if you want to look at the team. Pretty much now our team, it's the same. So I mean we should win this game, but we've seen this before, like a lot of the time you'll come up against weakest teams and they'll absolutely dominate you. Like the game just overpowers weaker teams sometimes.
It's been raining cats and dogs here. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And we're ready for UEFA Champions League group stage.
We've seen it last season where teams like Norwich City and Brentford were just overpowered when you played them, even though they did nothing in the league.
They're under a lot of pressure going into this one.
We should win. We have to win this basically. But I'm not really worried about that Villarreal loss because you can. I've always gone through with like 9 or 10 points, then I'm already through. Like I've never not qualified for the knockout stages. I'm pretty decent at the group stage, like navigating through it.
And there's the delivery. Well, he couldn't worry the keeper with that effort.
Last season was a bit touch and go, we just barely made it through.
The lineup for Manchester United. Gianluigi Donnarumma begins in goal.
But I always struggle in my first season whenever FIFA is released.
The idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems.
Because for some reason this game always changes the gameplay. Like they don't make big changes in the gameplay, but enough for you to have to adapt. Unless of course you play only FIFA. And I don't play FIFA if I'm not live. This is the only games I play. I don't play any other games. On FIFA, I mean. So like,
Now with Rashford.
what you see is what you get. This is my entire
It's always a
gameplay.
great thrill to watch Erling Haaland in action. He can be absolutely
They must finish here.
Dude, how the freaking hell? You almost killed the goalkeeper, but he didn't go in.
Now Paul Pogba.
Ah no, that was freaking the worst. Pogba, what kind of cross is that? Like that wasn't even a cross. Oh, freaking awful joke, if you ask me.
Superb defensive judgment to end the attack.
But yeah, just a reminder, we'll probably only do this game and the Preston game because I think there might be an international break. And I don't I try to do the international break off stream because it takes freaking long to go through it. Because what happens if you haven't played FIFA 21 or FIFA 22, if you've only played 20, if that was the last one you played, the game starts lagging. Like, I don't know about next gen, probably not, but on PS4 it does lag when you're in an international break. Everything slows down. Like literally going into a menu will slow down. Because again, because like going through international break, the training can take up from 10 to 20 minutes, depending how long the international break is. So always try to avoid that. And I don't quick sim my training because then you're not developing your players.
Oh, great vision. Sancho.
Nice goal. And from I usually don't do lob through balls. It's only something I recently started doing. I need to do more of them. Because if your timing is right, it's pretty much one-on-one with the keeper.
They break forward once they win the ball back, and then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
This guy, like previously Martial was my best player. I sold him because he was 25 and only 81 rated, so usually he was one of my best players, but he turned into Deadwood in this game. But since then, Haaland has probably been the best striker I've had in this game. Definitely my best signing I've made. Like whatever happens, I'm guaranteed to score 1 or 2 goals with him in a game. And I think it's been a difference between us actually being top of the league and not chasing the title. We are unbeaten. I think we drew 1. I don't know who we drew against. And we've won the rest. So the Villarreal game is the only game we lost so far in the season. Which could have just been a fluke result. Wrong guy in. But that's like that was all me, but sometimes the AI does that. Sometimes the AI puts the wrong guy in the number 9 position. I've had Pogba there, and why it's a problem is they'll put your number 9 actually outside the box and then some midfielder in the box, which completely ruins your tactic. Sometimes it's your own doing because if you're in control of the player, but a lot of the times the AI just throws wrong players into a position.
Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. A chance for him to get in behind, maybe. He's in behind.
Nice. The Dortmund connection at Man United. Sancho and Haaland. And you know what's the weird thing is, this team I have now, except for Koundé, actually Koundé also, you know they could have had this team. The money they spend on players over the last 3 years, they could have had this team easily. They could have had this team. And obviously not spending over 100 million on Haaland. They should have scouted the player when he was 16, 17 years old and then bought him then. This is why I don't understand why big clubs don't sign young players. Young players like 17 years old.
And the keeper more than equal
Like,
to it.
imagine Man United bought Sancho, Haaland, De Ligt and Rice when they were 16 or 17 or 18 years old. Between 17 and 18 years old. Those 4 players would have cost them under 100 million for those players if you bought them early in the career, before they got famous, because it's the same as Kylian Mbappe. You could have bought that guy when he was 16, 17
Can he finish?
for next to nothing.
Across to stop it.
I've never understood why clubs wait for a player like Sancho to be 20 years old and then sign him for 74 million when you could literally have bought him 3 years ago for maybe 20 million, if that much.
Played over.
Like, there's no scouting, like, especially for a big club. You'd think that they have very good scouting and actually see potential in very young players.
With the cross.
I mean, I knew about that Haaland and Sancho was going to be one of the better players 3 years ago.
And with that, the first half draws to a close.
I mean, I wanted Sancho even before Man United
Sound reason why we're focusing on
tried to sign him 2 years ago.
determined defending.
And that's me, that like limited knowledge on football. So how can a scout at Man United not pick up a 16-year-old Haaland for next to nothing?
Confrontation. Ariana Demi. Chop. And Orsic with it. Strong but fair tackle.
Come on. Sancho is so slow. I need to change his development to whatever is increasing his pace, because he's a bit slow.
Petar Stojanovic.
Sometimes the game slows you down, but that Sancho is not fast. I need his pace to be at least 90, 93, 94.
And a change to the scoreline at the Estadio de la Ceramica. Alex Scott.
Yeah, it's a goal for Villarreal. They've scored the opener here with 50.
And up for grabs off the keeper. Corner given.
Villarreal is again gonna win.
Well, not cleared away.
Hopefully they will draw that game.
And problem solved for now.
You see what I mean?
It's a fine
Rashford is on the wrong side of the pitch.
That's an effective cross aimed at the back post. Well, apologies to Alex for having to
But you can
interrupt.
understand that because it was from a set piece, but still.
Did find the net in that game, and their lead stands at 1-0 presently. Really vital interception here.
Like, if I was a manager, right? One thing I would tell them, if you go up for a corner, if you're playing on the left-hand side, don't be on the right side of the goalpost or whatever. Stay on the left side.
Well, as you can see, United just
Because when you need to go in a break, you can't be on the wrong side of the pitch.
when they win the ball back.
You need to be on the left
It's been
side.
a really good performance from them so far.
Jadon Sancho. He got in the way of that cross. Wan-Bissaka. Now Paul Pogba.
Oof,
Nearly had to
damn
get
it.
to the ball, and he
What happened there? Too many bodies there. That's the only thing that happened there. I was a little bit unlucky.
could be troublesome.
There was too many guys there. Couldn't get it through.
He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. And breaking at pace with menace.
You see, this is why I need someone, like, if his pace is 90, that's still alright.
Couldn't grab hold of it. And a goal at the second time of asking.
Okay, that's game over.
Well, here it is again.
I was
And I don't
expecting to
think it's
beat
been a
this
pretty
team, to be
goalkeeper,
honest.
you have to say that.
I'm
Certainly
just
some
always,
absolute dangers and
I'm
it's
always
not
scared to
clear how
say
it's going to
this is
play
gonna be
out.
an easy game because, like most of our losses were against team. Last season was against teams you'd think we could beat. We literally
Here's a change for
got all the way to the final of the Champions League. Unfortunately, we didn't win, but I mean to get that far into the Champions League, but then you're losing against teams like Norwich City or Aston Villa,
3-0 now.
ridiculous. And it's not like it was a smash and grab. They were overpowered in those games. Like literally, they felt like you were playing against the best team in the
So
world.
to beat your opponent,
That's how good they were playing. It almost felt as if I was playing against a player, not the CPU.
a very effective challenge put in. Losing possession.
But that's a league thing.
Arianazari.
Like you beat someone easily in the FA Cup,
And denied by the keeper.
you can literally
Missed it.
go beat Liverpool, for example, 5-0 in the FA Cup during the week fixture. You'll play them on the weekend, same lineups, and
A
they will beat you.
substitution in the offing. Corner kick played in. Well, it can be a bit of a hit or a miss when you try to catch the...
I actually need to bring this guy on because I need to finish this objective as soon as I can. Where is he? Camper. I think we'll bring this guy on as well. That's part of
ball in that
the
manner.
Well, it's a difficult skill, and on this occasion, he
what do you
can't
call
quite
it?
pull it
Youth
off.
development
Just didn't hit it cleanly enough.
objective.
And United will switch things around personnel-wise.
Oops. Oops. Ah, no man, I don't want to do that. Trying to multitask here. What the hell is that?
Bruno Fernandes.
Dude, I let you press X.
Here's one.
Did I wait too long to press it? I probably wait too long to press it.
Well, the final whistle approaching, and this has certainly been an away day to remember. Stuart, your assessment.
Well, what can you say about this performance? They've been absolutely brilliant. They've played with such guile and creativity, and their passing has been so expansive. Not many teams
Ooh.
will stop them today.
The keeper completely untroubled. Did again there to take it away. Bruno Fernandes. Teammates in the middle.
No one is gonna get there. That was like one of the worst crosses I've ever made in this game. Not just in FIFA 22.
And still danger here.
To be honest, this was the one fixture I thought was gonna be an easy win.
Sancho. Fine cross into the middle. Safe pair of hands. Did his job.
I just never say it before the game. Even if I thought it, I was gonna say it until I got like a decent scoreline going. Because I always feel like I'm jinxing myself if I say beforehand this is gonna be easy.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture.
But even still, like if you look at the team, there should have been a much higher scoreline.
Cleared away over the byline and a corner kick to come. Let's see about the delivery. Well, he failed to get it away properly. And the problem not completely solved.
Oops.
Well, threat over for now. Holland.
Okay,
Well, they've
that's
given him too much
probably not
space.
gonna work out, but who
Will the
knows.
cross work out for them?
Yeah, I,
Well, it wasn't quite as
I,
good as
I had the
expected
wrong
to
guy
clear
there,
the boot. Keeper not
but it was all
concentrating,
on me.
and they will be awarded a free kick for that. Juric.
Right, that I was replying to something there. So if you concede it, whatever, it doesn't matter.
Well, they
Yeah,
followed
it's
that,
okay.
perhaps a bit too late at
It's
this
okay.
stage,
I was
but
literally
they haven't
replying
quite
to a
got it
text
this
here
evening.
while that thing was while we were in injury time because I didn't want to pause because we were already winning.
Here's the
So.
replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection.
And the referee blows for full time.
Whatever,
Positives
that's
for Manchester
irrelevant.
United. 3 points for them. Oh, great vision.
I pretty much get distracted easily, so I was replying to text, and since we were 3-0 ahead and already in injury time, I just let them play on. Three points ahead. That's good. And obviously we have a much better goal difference because we were top of the league on goal difference, and by beating the team we were just ahead of. Just gonna do this. I'll deal with this afterwards. I don't know why the fixtures are so congested. Like literally, whether we do 3 or 4 games, it always seems as if I'm not getting any training in between those fixtures. It's weird. I'm definitely not gonna train all these guys. See, my stuff is messed up because I changed my team sheet. I moved away from default because I was actually planning on having different team sheets for different games, but I ended up not doing that. But now my first team is actually under, it's not the default. So every time you exit and come back, you're on the wrong lineup. So this makes this extra hard because I don't know who's where now. Not divine. Now let's just hope this game against Preston goes the way we think it should go. Yeah, I'm sorry for anyone who finds this boring because literally if you don't do this, you're not getting the best out of the team. You'll have like a strong 11, but if if anyone is not available, your drop off to your reserves is so far that you immediately feel the difference between a player if someone is not available. And I actually want to be in this situation whenever I have to replace someone, that whoever I replace him with is just as good. But yeah, if you see this, This is gonna be our last game for today. Tomorrow we'll do 4 again. Yeah, there's an international break here. That's why it's such a big gap here. And to get from the 3rd to 4th game is gonna take too long. So if we like after 3 games, it's an international break. I won't do the 4th game. But if we like get an international break after the 1st or 2nd game, then I might actually do international break. Or what I will do is, if I see we already did 4 games and there's only 1 game left before an international break, I'll do that 5th game. So I always try to get those international breaks in off stream, because it takes way too long, because the game slows down. That's the only reason. If the game didn't slow down, it wouldn't matter.
In imperious form and the leading marksman in the league. Can he add to his total today on EA TV?
Like if the game literally lags, so if the game didn't lag, I would do 4 games regardless of international breaks. But it can take up to 20 minutes depending on how many training sessions there is between those fixtures. I've had an international break take about 20 minutes.
The scene is set, 2 good teams, great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Well, I must say, Stuart, every reason to believe this will be one-sided. Our hosts are the most prolific goal scorers in the league, while their opponents have the poorest return of any front line.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting to see how they come here and cope with this brilliant forward line. They'll have to defend really well, because this could be a tough match for them, I think.
Let's not discount Preston. Let's treat Preston as if it is a Man City or Liverpool or Chelsea. Because the moment we treat them like Preston, they're gonna ruin my day if I don't give them some respect. Because you have to play as if you're playing in a final. As soon as your mentality goes to this is easy, then you're basically screwed. Why they're playing 5 at the back. You know how irritating this is. They actually have 1 ex-Man United player in this team. And if you can spot who that player is, then you know Man United. Then you've actually supported Man United for quite a while if you know who in their lineup was either in the first team or in the youth team, but they were at Man United. Anyways, I like this kit of theirs. Even though it's a bit basic. Usually Preston doesn't have very good kits. It's like Man United. They usually have crap kits. Man United probably from the big teams has the worst kits. I've never liked Man United's kits. Obviously the red and white. We love that, but usually our away kit and our third kits are trash. So basic always, like bland coloring and stuff.
And the ruling is offside here.
If there's one thing I like about Man City, their kits are always good. I always like their away kits.
This is looking threatening. Well, clattered away. Now Paul Pogba.
Yes.
It is the ideal opening.
You see, this is the thing, right? And this is how you win titles. Because I have won it. I just haven't won the league on this FIFA yet.
Well, that was a fairly easy finish in the end, but he still had to
But beating these teams, that's how you win the league. You don't win the league. Like I've literally won the league without beating our closest rival. Liverpool, I trailed them by 8 points at one time. I've lost, like in that season, I think I either lost twice or lost once and drew once against them. And like the last quarter of the season, they started dropping points. And we were on like, we probably won our last 10 to 15 games in a row. Because it was all like weaker teams. And that's basically how we won the title. Because they dropped points here and there, and they eventually dropped enough points for us to overtake them. So, with us being 3 points ahead now, if you win these type of games and they draw somewhere, then that's even worse for them. It's just that simple to win a title. It's not that difficult. My first season is I always struggle in my first season. Basically, the only reason I won my league title in FIFA 21 career mode is because I actually played FIFA already before I started my channel. So it's a bit different then.
Position to read it.
God. Woo.
Jadon Sancho. It needs an accurate cross.
It is 5 at the back. Like, they're not that good. It's just like they always have that extra player there that's a bloody nuisance. I think 5 at the back is my kryptonite. I always have a tough time. No matter if they're playing like offensive or defensive with 5 at the back. That extra player always gets to me. Oops.
Greg Cunningham. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward.
Come on.
That was a very fine read.
No man, come on.
Potts.
You see, this is what's irritating about this game. Is you'll have Preston playing this way, and I can almost guarantee you they probably drew 2 games. I think if they have 5 points in the league, that will be a lot. Then you'll find they're playing tiki-taka against you. Like, they're just overpowered teams sometimes. And this is a league thing. However good a team is in the game, they'll be twice as good in the league as they are in a cup game. Of course, it could be my imagination, but I always find the FA Cups a lot easier. Even the Champions League games is easier.
Well, the cross came over and a real need to get rid of the ball here. Jurgen Locadia. Hughes. Ledson. Well, it could be on for him here.
You see how they're overpowered, even though they're behind. You can just feel that they're gonna score.
Let's see about the delivery. Insufficient guile from that corner. Keeper's ball.
Sorry about the background noise. My dog decided she's hungry now.
Delightful pass. Well, that has been deemed offside, Stuart.
Well, he took too long to get the pass away. It's as simple as that.
Given away.
Yeah, I'm still practicing this lob through ball. I literally only started doing it. I think I did it maybe a handful of times in FIFA 21.
Alan Brown
I'm trying to do it more, but
Could be troublesome. That's an effective cross aimed at the back
I'm so
post.
used to grounded through
Ball
balls.
is loose. Foul there.
Are
Free
you
kick.
serious? But when the guy from Liverpool almost killed my player, you didn't give a penalty.
Chance to equalise here.
I told you they were gonna score.
Well, as
You
high
could just feel there was a goal coming eventually.
a goal from the spot.
Well, here we can see it again, and you have to say it's taken with such conviction. Slotted right into that bottom corner. Easy as you like. Job done.
So, a level contest. 1-1.
Like from about 30 minutes in this, I could feel they were gonna score eventually,
Here's Luke
and
Shaw.
I wasn't expecting them to score when we're 3-4-0 ahead.
Bumped clear.
I expected them to equalize.
Pogba. They've got it now. What can they do? Bruno Fernandes. Can he give them the lead? Well, what a stop that was. Couldn't quite hang on.
Yes.
Oh, chance taken.
Freaking hell, how many shots do you have to get before you score against them?
Good goalkeeper.
Well, here it is again, and I feel a bit sorry for the goalkeeper because he makes a very good save to start with. Where are his defenders following in? It's the attackers that get there first, and it's a very good finish.
I must say, our front line is very good this season.
With that, the first half comes to an end, and Manchester United have Paul Pogba.
It's literally, Haaland was that missing piece in our team. Haaland and Donnarumma basically tying the team together. Ronaldo is still in the team, by the way. He's on the bench. I didn't sell him. I actually thought about selling him, and I just thought if I was really the manager, I would keep him at the club until he retires, which I'm gonna do. But I don't see him playing a lot of games anymore.
Rice with it.
Haaland's got that number 9 position on lockdown, I'm telling you. Like, he's so consistent. Since I bought him, he didn't take time. I didn't take time to get used to him. He basically started scoring goals from day one, and he's never really disappointed. Only time you looked at little suspect is when I had him a bit wide, but that's understandable.
Well, this is certainly the home of live football, EA TV, and looking forward to bringing you more action from the Premier League. It's Manchester United facing Preston North End. Bruno Fernandes.
Is this 5 at the back? I'm telling you, I have a hard time. Probably
Greg Cunningham.
there's only one formation I really struggle against. It's
Confident with the ball at his feet.
basically any combination of 5 at the back.
Ledson. Can he make it count? And still danger.
What the hell? Okay, well that's my fault.
He scores.
That's my fault. I should have just left the keeper alone.
Defenders were doing.
That was my fault. Can't say anything else about that.
Derby game this has been. And a goal to tell you about at St James's Park, but for which team? Let's find out.
We have to win this. We can't draw this game.
Goal for Chelsea. The defender was caught in possession just before the goal. He won't want to be watching that back. It's now 1-0 with 58 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. And possession lost, intercepted.
Oh.
Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV and Premier League action coming up. It's Preston North End.
Like nobody can make a bloody cross in this
It's a really
team.
entertaining game. Two good teams with two excellent coaches. I can't wait for that one to come
I
round.
know we score a lot of goals on crosses, but it always feels as if we have to make a million crosses for
A
it to
shocking
work.
pass, really. Oh, that's a pass of Looked as
Oh,
though
how
he
was that
was
offside?
developing, but his timing left a bit to be desired.
Yeah, that's frustrating because he's just been too impatient there. He doesn't need to make his movement quite so early.
Bruno Fernandes. And good work.
Oh, how the hell are you saving that? Who the hell are you?
Had too much to cheer about for a while now. But
Are
they
you
can't
now the
afford
best
to
goalkeeper in the
focus
game?
here.
Can they get themselves
Yes.
a here? Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence.
From the left, can you believe that? The left with the tap in.
Repertoire.
Well, here's the replay, and I have to say, the keeper's got his angles all wrong there. That's a poor piece of goalkeeping.
Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in
It's the
this match.
neutrals. The haters are not getting their money's worth tonight. Because I'm winning. I've been winning every game today. And my haters doesn't like that.
Pogba has it. Shaw. Paul Pogba. Progress from Pogba.
It's disappointing the haters tonight, people.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping.
Well, that save just about keeps them in this, but they have to pose more of a threat at the other end.
Ooh.
Sancho. And the flag does go up. Must
Ah,
have-
yeah. Wait a million years to give offside.
They decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Really vital interception here.
I'm telling you. You know why I couldn't get it through there?
Hard.
It's my kryptonite.
Good visualization and execution. It might still be problematic. Well, they can keep possession of it now.
Well, as you can see, United have dominated possession in the last 15 minutes, and you sense another goal is coming. They are really looking to
I
finish
hope
it off
so.
now.
If we can get another goal, that will be game over.
It needs an accurate cross. Terrific block. And the flag has gone up.
Well, he has to
Again?
work a lot harder to stay on
You're kidding me, right?
read the situation at all.
Why are my players always getting called offside so many times compared to the AI? Because like you're not in control of your other players. You can't tell them to go there. It literally feels as if you're being scammed. Just give me a second. Just literally only 2 seconds.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, a smart save to keep them in it.
Well, that keeps it interesting, but they're running out of time here.
So if I can get another goal, I'm gonna bring Campa on again.
Corner kick played in. Still alive.
Oof, that was close.
Brilliantly.
Well, that would have wrapped
He
it up,
almost
wouldn't it?
got the
That's a
follow up
brilliant
there.
save, that is. Well, that save has just about kept them in this, but they need to create chances of their own and quickly if they're to get a result here.
No, come on Bellingham, get
Over
back
the
there.
cross.
You're fresh, you got the energy. And you still can't get to the bloody guy.
Good looking ball.
You can't get to the Preston player.
Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. A corner kick, and who knows, this might represent their last chance to grab an equaliser. Substitution time it is here. And the danger's still on. Well, able to survive that attacking push.
You're a push, alright.
So into the final 5 minutes. Bellingham. And a fine tackle.
I think I'm gonna bring Campa on anyway.
And the counter looks on here. Options
As
available.
soon as we get a dead ball, yeah.
Lovely work to get past his man.
Unless they freaking score.
Finish. Late drama here. Level.
Freaking hell, I'm telling you.
Incredible save.
The haters gonna love this because Preston just
Well, what an
equalized.
extraordinary scoreline. Does this game have more goals in it?
And it's always these crap teams that do this.
Goal
Like,
that could be so important at this juncture. And players waiting in the centre. Jurgen Locadia. Not all that hard to deal with crosses like that. Not the best of passes, was it?
What was that now? Well, regardless of what happens, we're still top of the league, so.
And the throw in forthcoming.
But this is actually a game we should have won.
Paul Pogba. And there it is. The
3-3. Can't believe it.
sides, that will be all, and the teams simply couldn't be separated. A point apiece. Manchester United.
Can't believe it. Against, like literally they have no one in this team. That's good. Let me just show you why I'm telling you the game overpowers these teams. At least Chelsea drew, even though they're not direct competition. Man City 1 point behind, Liverpool 2 points behind. But now, let me just show you this, right? Even without looking the bottom of the table, almost guaranteed. I almost guarantee they haven't won a game. Wow, it's their second draw of the season. These are the teams that overpower. Always these teams, these 5, 6 bottom teams, they always get overpowered in this game. God knows why. Anyways, tomorrow same time, 8 PM. Remember, I'm doing GTA and audio dailies during the week, Monday to Thursday. Actually every day, but from Monday to Thursday it's only this and those 2 games. And then over the Saturday or Friday we'll do a 2-hour GTA stream. I might do a couple of battle royales in Fortnite after that, but most likely only Saturday night we'll maybe do a 2-hour Fortnite stream. And then between on Saturdays we'll do walkthroughs, and Sundays I'll at least do one pay-per-view, wrestling pay-per-view. Decided to do it this way because time constraint now that I don't have as much time anymore. This is now literally where I used to do this all day long. Any time of the day basically, I had so much free time. Now I don't have free time anymore, so I have to work around a work schedule. So yeah. But tomorrow, either 8 PM or 8:15 at the latest. Manchester United career mode. We will do 4 games tomorrow. You see we've got Wolves, Porto, Aston Villa and Man City. So again, I like this, having 3 different competitions, but yeah. Bit of a bad result, but at least we're still top of the table. I will catch you guys again tomorrow. Cheers.